All right, first of all, obviously, Northwestern, I knew they had a good team coming in, played really well tonight. Some of it was to our undoing, but also they defended us in certain areas really well, and we weren't able to capitalize on it in other areas, whether it's things out of the double team or other areas in the paint, to be able to capitalize on what they were doing. So, Chris has got a good team, and I think for us, getting everybody's best shot, knowing that we're marked, is good for us, and continue to learn and grow and get better, because it's not nothing that happened in this game is surprising in terms of areas that we need to improve upon. And now we'll have another challenge waiting ahead of us on Thursday night at Michigan to see if we can improve.
Greg, I think after the Nebraska game, you cited finishing in the paint, rebounds, and taking better care of the ball. Were those issues again today, at least partially?
Well, I think specifically taking care of the ball, that ignited them in the first half when we had a lead. I think they went on, it was 19-12, and then they go on a 16-0 run in 6 possessions. I was told, according to our stats, our possession chart, so that was obviously a big part of it. We were a little bit better in the second half. I think finishing the paint was, again, we need to continue to improve in that area, and I thought we did a decent job, but they got timely rebounds. They had the points and times where it was nip and tuck back and forth, and we were able to either force it into a tough shot, or one time it was an air ball that went over the rim and we didn't clean up the backside and they get an extra possession. So it was the timely rebounds more so than anything else. I thought for the most part we did a decent job of keeping them off the glass.
McIntosh was able to get to you guys for 28 last year and then 25 tonight. What makes him so tough, and what did he do that has made him so tough to defend the past 2 meetings?
Well, he's just a heck of a player. I mean, best player on the floor, hands down. He's worked at his game. Kid that went there under-recruited, kind of overlooked, and he's hungry, and he's a hard man. He's a hard person to guard just because he's shifty with the ball. Obviously they use him in different areas. They bring him off screens, they put the ball in his hands and change his directions pretty well. And at his size, he can go over guys. I mean, the arc he's putting on some of those pull-ups. Obviously he banks in the 1, 2, but he's a tough cover, and he's given a lot of people fits. He's made himself into a heck of a player.
Greg, why did their double team give you so many problems?
Well, I think, A, if you turn it over out of it, that's an immediate problem, but B, to be able to, when we did get it out, and we did it decent at times in the first half, we got it out and we were able to get something on the backside, whether it's an open 3 or back into the post. But with how they forced us, or how we attacked the double team, it allowed them to scramble back a lot easier than what it's designed to happen. So again, we've got to, specifically with Ethan, he's got to continue to get better in that area, because he's seen it most of the year, and he's going to continue to see it. So not only he has to continue to improve, but how we approach it or how we attack once it comes out of the double team also needs to improve at times. We made some decisions once it did come out that need to improve and get better.
Greg, you had Bronson on the bench for a pretty long stretch in the second. Is that performance-based? Is that his leg? I mean, and obviously this was his 5th straight game with just not getting shots. Where do you think he's at mentally, or how much is the injury causing that, you think?
I think he's okay mentally. I think the injury is a factor. How much of a factor? I think his acceleration off screens is obviously diminished a little bit, but he has also had some decent looks too. It wasn't always coming off screens. He had some catch and shoot opportunities, and I just thought we were a little quicker. I thought we were better defensively at times with other matchup situations. So it was a combination of that led to my decision, what I was seeing, and then also what other guys were doing, and then also what Bronson was maybe struggling with.
Greg, you at times see some frustration with your players when the shots aren't dropping. And do you think maybe it's spilled over in a few other areas at times tonight?
No, I don't know if it was so much the frustration thing of shots not dropping, because I think the really thing that was frustrating was the turnovers and then the transition points we gave up as a result of it at times. So I think that's probably more frustrating than the ball not going in consistently. You know, we actually, other than Bronson, other guys knocked down threes that they had at a pretty decent rate with Vito and with Showalter, and obviously Meach hit one, but Charlie hit his. So I wasn't, maybe the shot selection at times, given the fact that we were having, when we made our run, we really touched the post, and we really were making a point to get the ball inside. I think we had 3 stops in a row at whatever, 52, 51, wherever it was in that area, and we went 2 possessions in a row and didn't go inside and ended up taking maybe ill-advised threes quick in the possession, when we had found a way to kind of crack the code, so to speak, with playing from the inside out, and we had kind of gotten in a rhythm with it, and then we went away from it, and weren't able to get back into that position again, or by the time we got back to it, they had rattled off a few points on the other end.
Anything else for Coach? Okay,
Right, thanks.
thanks, Coach.